copy of both copies too, in case I ain't here one day. You got a copy of all the zones on the field. Yeah, here's one too. Yeah, here's one too, yeah.
So, this is controller number 3. So when you look at your sheets, you'll have time control 1, time control 2, and time control 3. So we're going to start here, time control 3. I'm calling this football field 2. The one over there is called, I'm calling that football field number 1. Just where you know where we're at. This will be your key. This is the instruction guide. We might want to leave it in there. Basically, with this timer, everything is adjusted by this wheel. When it's pointed green sections of this dash is where we want to be at all the time for automatic operation. If you're having an event or some construction going on, you can turn it off and it won't mess its program off. Won't mess it up at all. But basically, when you're setting the timer, you set clock is where you will go up or down. Just set the clock, what time it is now. Okay, set date. Y is blinking, so that's what year it is. 2017. If we wanted to change that, we just go up or down. I hit the forward advance feature. Now I'm on month. That's just what month it is. You set that. Now on day, what day it is. Set that by up or down. That's all you can do on the set date. Set start time is what time you want it to start. I can start this thing up to 4 times a day. Want to do that yet, but start time number 1 is 12 a.m. If I wanted to change that, I'd just go up or down. Find whatever time I wanted to start it, and there you go. If I wanted a second start time, I could program a second one in, or a third one, or a fourth one. No problems. 12 a.m. You don't program a start time, stop time. Everything is just, it starts and it runs in sequence till it's done. So, run time is how long each station's going to run once it is said I want to come on. We've got them all for 45 minutes.
And that's 45 minutes per field?
Per zone.
Per zone.
Yeah. And there's multiple zones in some fields and only one zone in other fields. So that's per zone. This timer has 12 stations on it. They're all running for 45 minutes. Actually, the T-ball field is on this timer. I got it on here for you.
You got 12 stations on this?
On time control number 3.
Yeah, I should just take a piece of paper and write it all down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
So let's say you didn't want station number 1 to water 45 minutes. You said, well, geez, that's too much. You just go down.
Yeah.
You can water for 39 minutes. Or you can go up and you can water it for an hour or 90 minutes. Whatever you want.
Okay.
You just find
well, 45 minutes looks like it's doing the trick if you want to know the truth.
I think 45 minutes was my suggestion.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not confused, but a little bit wondering if it's too much is maybe that T-ball field.
And
the other day we were here and there was a little standing water in the clay. We put some big bad heads out there, shoot a lot of water out. I am watering the clay on those two,
Well, certainly Craig can keep after that. If we got standing water when he comes out here to work, he can monitor that.
Yeah, you just go down to 30 minutes. Find number 12, look at your sheet, go number 12, T-ball field, the infield and the outfield. It's got 7 rotor heads at 45 minutes. I'm getting complaints. Let's take it down to 20 minutes.
You could set each one of them individually.
Yeah, each one of them. So that's number 1. We just go to advanced feature, or go back if you want to find where you was at. This toggles you through the programs.
Okay.
Well, the T-ball. So that's your run time. Now, how often can you see these days of the week? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. When the square is programmed around the day, it waters. If you don't want it watered on Sunday, you hit minus. That means it's not going to water on Sunday. You want to go back to Sunday and add it, plus or minus either will
Up or
add
down.
that day
Yeah.
or take that day away. So these are set for Sunday, Thursday, and Tuesday. You can water by interval, meaning every second day, every third day, every fourth day, but that's going to mess you up with your Saturday game days. So we really need to stick with days of the week, or we're going to have a lot of complaints. Because they play games out here Saturday morning. So there's how often, how many days of the week. Now our water budget is an interesting feature. Let's say wintertime is approaching, it's cool, it's raining, and you just want the whole park to get less water. Everything.
Say 75%,
Yeah,
50%.
you just take and minus it down to 70%. Now all your run times are 30% less.
Okay.
So that's your season adjust. That way you ain't got to go through each one of these run times and go down. You're just consistently saying the whole park I think needs less run time. Doesn't adjust your days, just your run time.
And that'll do it for all the zones or just
For all the zones.
Everything on that controller.
Everything on that control. Or you could go up to,
shut it off. Sure, you normally cut it off in the wintertime.
let's say it's really hot and really dry, and you say, man, I want it to be 150%. It's
So
gonna
it
run
raises
everything
your
on.
cycle times 50%.
Yeah, runs all your run time, it adds to it. So that's your quick adjust. That way, when you get the phone call, the park is parching, everything looks dry, come out here and just run it on up and everything gets more water.
when you do that though, it's gonna raise the time. It takes a while.
Yeah.
So if it didn't get it done to 11, from
It's
1
gonna
to
run
11,
to 12, 1 or 2.
we can't raise it to 200%.
You'll find the phone call somehow, you know. And with one pump and all these different stations, you're gonna run out of daylight and you're gonna run out of hours sooner or later, you know. So you've got Bahia grass predominantly out here with a mixture of Bermuda. Both of those grasses are really drought tolerant. The biggest thing that I see that's a problem with the grasses in general is the insects. Mole crickets are eating you alive. That tells me that there's grub worms in the soil because they like to eat the grubs. So if you're not spraying for some type of insect control, these lights draw them like magnets from out of the woods. When the lights go off, they go down into the soil and they just munch and
Eat the grass.
all day, you know. And so bugs is a big enemy out here, and I see lots of evidence of bugs. So at least a once a year application in the late spring, early summer, but your insects are most predominantly a problem in the hot weather.
Yeah. And that's when the army worms come in too.
Like army worm, you name it, you got it out here. We've seen it all. You know, so there's the water budget features. That's how you quickly adjust it. Now this is to keep it off unless you won't change your program, it just won't water. Normally on auto, everything I just said was on program A. So now the advanced feature of this timer is, let's say you were seeding one field number 1. You just put some seed out there and the seed company said, I need that to water every day, twice a day. So you'd find zone number 1, you'd take all the time off of program A, and then you would switch it on the program to program B, and you'd find those stations that you wanted, and you'd add some run time to it, and some start time, and some days to it, and now I can water this field twice a day every day, and still keep the other fields.
Independent of the
Yeah, all
autonomous
independent.
program.
Yes, it reads both programs.
So you take the Field 1 program off of the regular timer and then add it to your
Your B program.
B program.
And you even have a C program. You got an A, B, and a C. So we have the capacity to water any individual station. The T-ball field might be a great example. It's down there by the swamp. It's in a little bit of a low area. That last station on the football field, number 1, is another one that you said you hardly ever run. We can put it on program B and run it once every 2 weeks, once every week, and keep the rest of them on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And that's your dual program capacity there. But for the most part, everything's on program A. Everything's gonna water on program A, unless you say, I need something totally different than what you give me. And then they'll put that zone on program C, and it's all B or C, and it's all on program.
Keep PSR then. Let's see if we need to add events to it.
So everything is basically, we're done. This will shut us down when it rains automatically. This device is adjustable from 1/4 inch all the way up to 1 inch. So the tighter I lock it down, the less rain it's going to take to shut it off. So I like to set them in about 1/4 inch. That's 1/4 inch of rain. This thing is a bit up underneath the eaves. I'm thinking it's still going to get wet in the blowing rain. I can move it out, but I'm concerned about moving it out and putting it on the fence and the kid grabbing it.
That little monkeys will tear it off in
Yep.
a day.
So we put it here intentionally. What you do is you lock this into place, right on 1/4 inch. These evaporation rings will control how fast or slow it dries out, which controls how long it shuts off once it has shut off. So this will inhibit all watering on all the stations. We can test it while we're running it, no problem. So now, anytime you want to turn these on without the remote, and we'll do the remote as well, I put the remote in here to dry. Enter manual. That's really all you have to do. You can advance it if you want to get to it, but for all intents and purposes, you hit enter manual, then it'll go through the whole cycle and it'll shut itself off. If you wanted to water, say any individual station, you could advance it with this arrow and it'll go on to that station that you want.
Coming up.
There's number 1 is in the football field. Number 2. That's for 45 minutes. If I want to advance it on over, I just hit that advance button again. They'll go off. Next set will come on. And you see we've knocked out all that up and down. All that up and down stuff that when I first got here, we were talking about. That's your biggest problem.
Did you put new heads on this field?
We changed all the bad heads. We didn't come in here and just change out all the heads, whether they were good or
Old stainless steel?
bad. We did put some stainless steel heads in there. So we advance it again. Zone 3. For the most part, most of these heads are 1 inch heads. You do have some 3/4 heads that some of the fields are put in for some reason. But for the most part, they're the 1 inch heads. And that's what all the sprinkler heads that we put in were 1 inch squares.
And are all those rotating at 360 degrees? Or they?
For the most part. Now, when you get in some of these fields, you'll see some up against the fence
Those have to be
that are
everything out
adjusted.
here.
Yeah.
They'll be calling saying water getting in the dugout.
This has some adjustment keys in here for all the sprinkler heads.
They gonna mess it up.
For all the sprinkler heads that we've put in, they come with a complement of nozzles that you can change them out. The smallest nozzle is probably the white. The biggest nozzle is the black. See the difference in that hole?
Yeah, compared to this white, compared to that.
Big metal rocks.
So,
What kind of heads did you put in, 100?
electrified.
K-Rain, which is a twin of
Well,
100.
this should have a lock on it, which I think we
I like
opened this
K-Rain a
one
little
again.
better.
Probably.
This
I got
is
a
it.
friend of mine that does irrigation, and when
Help you in there
Fernandina
different with
or
everything
pump
in
or residential, that's what he uses.
K-Rain.
Yeah.
They work good.
You can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's.